Hello YouTube, here is a video about project management. Since I am not a professional project manager, this is not a tutorial on how to be a project manager. It's something that I'm learning myself. What I am taking from this article by Monday blog is how you can use project management concepts and tools in order to manage personal projects. Like I have a project, I want to study, or I want to complete my edX.org study on data structures and algorithm in Java and get a certificate. And in order to get a certificate, I need 60% completion of tests. So in any case, what is project management? Let's start with that. So let's say it's essentially project management is a framework to guide your team to success. In this case, to guide myself to success. This includes objectives, team objectives, tools, and techniques, both over the long term and your day-to-day work. So when I was a software engineer, we used Jira, and it has a tool where you can drag and drop different tasks to, in progress, complete. It starts with like to do, and then in progress, and then complete, or there's another one for blocked. In any case, why is project management important? It provides leadership, motivation, and problem solving in order to meet your goals. What are the 5 stages of project management? These are the 5 stages: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring or controlling, and then closing. In some projects, there's continuous cycles. It never closes because it is something like that the company depends on to function. So it just continuous monitoring. You add new features or deal with bugs you catch during monitoring. You plan. There's a design phase, like discuss it with the team and then put in the code changes that are required, and then put in some tests to make sure that it passes. Okay, so here it goes through each stage. First is initiating. This is where you describe the project scope. There's the high-level project overview, where you're going to see, what are your resources, how much money are you going to be able to put into this, and budgets. Planning. And this is where I guess they show how you can use Monday, or Monday and Slack. In the planning, you set key milestones and dates. There's different principles you can choose from, or methodologies. This is a very common term, Agile or Scrum. Okay, so for each project, you're going to select team members, outline deliverables, estimate resources, determine associated activities. So for my project, I am the only team member. My deliverable is to pass at least 60% of the tests and projects. My resources are time and effort, energy. Associated activities are watching the videos and reading the text. The third phase is execution. This is where you're going to manage workflows using, like the Kanbans or Jira, or there's other free resources like GitHub has its own. I believe it's called Kanban as well. Recommend changes, suggest corrective actions. If I make a mistake in a test, obviously I'll know which ones I need to study more. Monitoring and controlling. So here is where you do check-ins. As far as software engineering or other related teams, there's this thing called stand-up meetings where you check in what you did yesterday, what you plan to do today, and if there are any blockers or difficulties you've met along the way. And then document what you've been doing using tracking tools. The more visual, the better, because it's just something that the whole team can look at and be like, oh, Samri is done with adding this feature or dealing with this bug. And then closing, like I said, not all projects have a closing unless they're moving on to another whole system. Project delivery is where components would have a conclusion of contracts and agreements, and there will be a full audit of what went well, what didn't go as planned, and how future teams and projects could learn from this one. And then there's a section here. I will link the link in the description box. There's different types of project management. There's the waterfall project management, Kanban. I'm more familiar with Kanban. Scrum, and Agile. Agile is also another one I'm familiar with. And then there's a section where you can read more, but yeah, so hopefully that was a nice introduction to project management and how you can use it for your own projects. Life is filled with multiple concurrent running projects, so hopefully this has been helpful. Tune in next time for more advice on workplace issues or workplace, how to improve how you work at the workplace. Thank you. Bye.